Hi friends, today we'll discuss about concentration, which everyone thinks which is very important, but we'll find out what is truth. We'll understand what exactly it is, whether it is really required or not. Okay, is it required while studying? Okay, I'm mainly talking about the studies or not. Actually, where it is required, where it is so much required. Uh, for example, you are preparing any bombs, okay, some missiles, okay, or for example, are you doing surgery, then this might be required, okay, but while for studies it is not so required. There is concentration or focus. Too much focus is not required. So let me give with some examples. uh, See, which is the best time to study? What everyone suggests, it is in the morning, right? Why morning? Why can't they say whole day you can study? Because in the morning you are very relaxed, right? Means what? Your mind is empty. Because you got so much relaxation, you are empty. So when you study that time, so it will become very easy. Why focus is more in the morning? Because you are relaxed. There are two levels. So in the beginning you study with no distractions, okay, that is the beginner level, baby level. So next level is with the distractions, okay, you're traveling or somebody is fighting, even with distractions you should be able to study. So these are the two levels. For the babies who are beginners are studying, they have to take care, avoiding TVs, avoiding mobiles and all those things. But in the later stage you have to enter into a stage where there are no distractions. See, for a child, because he cannot understand, you giving it the child some goals, or you saying like I'll buy some chocolate or some dress, you are doing dowry kind of thing is okay. But what is the main purpose of studying is he should enjoy what he is studying. Then more learning will happen. So slowly you have to give some chocolates and other things so that he will enjoy studies. But nowadays everyone is only, they are focused on goals. So if you study, you will become IAS. See, if you make the child to too much goal oriented, so what happens? He will try to get the attention from others. He wants some praise from others. If somebody doesn't praise, then what happens? His energy comes down. He'll become dull. If somebody praises him, then his energy goes up. So he'll enter into the too much fluctuations. Let me explain you with a story. Ramu and Somu, two are friends, and Ramu is studying to learn. So he enjoys learning. Okay. Whereas Somu is studying for marks, because he wants to like get attention, gifts, and he got habituated like that since childhood. Okay. So they both studied BTech, and Somu was getting like per 100 he was getting 90 marks, whereas Ramu he was getting only for 100 he was getting only just 40-50 marks like that. Then what happened, like, so Somu only was thinking like when my BTech will get completed, then I will go for a job, then I'll earn money. So he's focused on money. Correct? So his focus was for initially on marks, and then it shifted to money, then it will shift to marriage. So Somu thinks that if he completes this, marks, money, then naturally marriage happens. Then no need to learn anything. He wants to somehow pass with good marks and come out of the college. But you see, what is life? Life, it is a lifetime learning. During job also you have to learn so much, and you have to, sometimes they will give some tests, and it is always learning. And you know, after marriage also there will be a lot of learning how to be with wife and children, so it is always a learning. See, Somu always, you know, he was frustrated. His life is going up and down, and lot of confusion is there because he is not interested in learning. What he is interested in, he is interested in, you know, getting attention or praise from others. Correct? So that's why it is always in some confusion, some tensions, ups and downs are there too much in his life. Okay, whereas see, Ramu always he's enjoying learning. Okay, whatever, like he always enjoying learning. So even there are different exams he used to try. Even it is out of syllabus, if he is interested, he'll study. He enjoys learning. Okay, then what Ramu he did BTech and then he went to MS for higher studies because he wants to study. So he went there and studies. Somu, if he goes to MS, he would have studied only for the marks. So he went to USA for higher studies. Then he was getting in class, you know, first rank, sometimes second, sometimes third. Why? Why not in India? Because there are different ways of, you know, evaluating there in USA. But in India, it is only because of the marks. So because the practical knowledge and they should not copy from anywhere, he was getting a good rank. But he was never worried about rank. His concern only was learning. The spirit or intention behind him is learning. So wherever he was able to enjoy. He used to learn different things. So his life, there is very less fluctuation. When there is a problem, he will learn. When there is a good thing, he will remember it and he will practice it. So like this, Ramu and Somu. So you have to check where you are. Are you like Ramu or like Somu in your life? No. Why too much focus is required? Why are you giving too much concentration on studies? So this is the problem. Then what is the solution? The solution is defocus. This is the secret. This is the defocus. I'll give you a simple example. For example, you like some hero or, you know, heroine. Naturally, you will read about them. You don't feel any burden. You listen about them. So you learn it very effortless. You know a lot of information about them without giving much attention. So the secret of success is defocus. And see, there is not only just, you know, by reading once I should get. See, that is a problem. There are different ways of learning. What are the different ways of learning? There are 3 types of completing the learning: Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa. 3 things are there. What is Shravana? Shravana means what? It is listening, or, you know, you are taking information inside. Okay, this is listening, or, you know, seeing, that is by reading, etc. And then what is Manana? It is by repetition, repeating the things. Then what is Nididhyasa is application. Then how it applies in our daily life, that we have to work out. Okay, we will see little detail in all these things. What is Shravana exactly? It is in the beginner stage. For example, you have notebook or textbook on the subject, or, you know, you have some YouTube videos learning, some animation, all these things, or you can directly go there. For example, I'll give an example. For example, you have a topic on the post office or on bank. Okay, so you can study about it with some notes, or you can watch a YouTube video and you can directly go there. So there are different methods. So what do you say? Visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. So these are the 3 methods. These are the 3 methods. Visual is you by seeing you will learn, auditory by listening you will learn, kinesthetic by visiting there or practically touching postcards and all those things you can learn. How to do manana? Manana is repetition. So how you can do the repetition is by reading more number of times. Okay, you take a chapter and read 4 to 5 times. You will have more repetition will happen, and then you can listen more number of times. So when you enjoy, you can listen more number of times. See, for example, you read first time, or you listen first time. Then what happens? You may understand. Let us assume 20% of it. Okay. Then go for second reading, or second listening. Then isn't it your understanding increases or not? Third reading, more understanding happens like this. So when you are enjoying it, you can do it more number of repetitions. That will become very very easy. So your understanding also naturally increases. And isn't it your memory, when you are doing more repetitions, memory also increases. Every time you repeat it, memory also increases. And the next is Nidhi Dhyasa. What is meant by Nidhi Dhyasa? Nidhi means treasure, and Dhyasa means your focus. Focus and treasure. That means what is very important is where you can apply the things. It is the application of knowledge. So this what happens with this, your understanding will increase like anything. So what are the different methods is solving question answers, and group discussions, quizzes, teaching others. There are different methods of learning. It is not only just by reading once I have to get, or just by listening once I have to get, because they are so hurry, because they are not able to enjoy what they are doing. They want to make it finished off very very fast. So with all these methods we can increase our learning. What is the best method of Nidhi Dhyasa is teaching. Teaching is very very important. So while teaching we will learn whether what we understood is correct or not. While explaining to others we will get very good different ideas. So that completes the our learning, Sravana, Manana and Nidhi Dhyasa. Okay, it is not simply reading and focusing too much there. It's not going to work like that. Okay, see, marks should be byproduct of our knowledge. It should not be like usually nowadays they will find out what are star questions or very important questions. Then they will study only those questions will come in exam. So even they don't have the proper knowledge, somehow they are getting marks. Correct? But when somebody is having knowledge, there are more possibility of getting marks. So our motto should be knowledge or learning. Why to study? To make our life more comfortable. For example, why we have to study physics? Physics is study of different energies. For example, this is summer, it is very hot, and you want to feel cool, like so you can use AC, or you want cool water, you can take it from fridge. So by using this we are making our life comfortable. Correct? By studying this we can have more comfort and more happiness, right? So what should be our focus? It should be on learning, enjoying what we are learning. It should not be on marks. When you learn properly, then naturally you will get marks. So this is the solution. And how to have more learning? When you are relaxed, when you are cool, then you can have more learning. So that is the secret is defocus. So what people say, if you want more focus, then they say do meditation. Why meditation? In meditation what you will do? You don't do anything. So your defocus will increase. They will say, somebody will say, get up in the morning. Correct? Why in the morning? Then again this also increase our defocus. We will do it very very aram se, effortlessly we will do it. So the secret is defocus. Even some children they say, like some pujaris and all, they say go for fasting. What we will do in the fasting? What we have to do? We should not eat too much, or we have to be only on the God. Focus should not be on other things. So the focus is only on the God. So naturally defocus is happening from all the other things. See, the defocus makes our life very very good. Or I can say it is take it easy life, take it easy philosophy. Nothing is so important. Don't make it very serious job. Don't make studies as very very serious. If you make it very serious, then what happens to the pressure inside? Then pressure increases. Then you cannot grasp the things. The grasping power decreases. So understanding also decreases. So what I want to say is the solution is defocus. That means much concentration is not at all required for studies. You can do it very very aram se. So you can follow the Sravana, Manana and Nididhyasa, where you have to do different activities. Read notes or listen YouTube videos and repeat, discuss, read more number of times, discuss with friends and attend quizzes and do so many different varieties. Do different varieties. So then you will be able to master the chapter. Okay, there nobody is having concentration problem. No need to focus too much concentration on any subject. This is exclusively for students. Hope you understood. So what happens with this? You can study. Which is the best time to study? Which is the best time to study? When you are enjoying studies, anytime you can study. Even in the midnight you would like to study. You will enjoy studying because there is no pressure behind it. If you have pressure, you are in basic level, then morning time is only the best time. But if you go to the next level, you like and enjoy learning, then anytime, anywhere, you can enjoy studying. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Yeah, if you have any queries, please let me know.